Alright, guys and gals. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. We are back. My voice is coming back. Still got a pretty bad cough and whatnot, but I'm going to try to give you guys a half hour, an hour, something like that. So, yeah, we are back on Austin Corners. Right back where we left off, I would imagine. To be honest with you, I've been playing a couple other maps. I'm getting the login stuff ready. Let me see. GS. Enter. No, that's the wrong one. No, we got something going on here. Controller, blah, blah, blah. Alright, I guess we won't mess with that real quick. So hopefully you guys have been doing good. Like I said, I've been on the mend for a little bit. Let me see. Hoping I can get this camera. No, that was the wrong button. Get this camera where I can kind of see the controls, see the everything, because I'd like to do it inside the cab a little bit. And of course, gotta reset the steering wheel a little bit. All right. So yeah, I did actually have plans on trying to get some logging done for you guys tonight, but having a bit of a hard time. Bit of a hard time with 25. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's just the controls, or if it's the machines, the equipment that just doesn't feel quite right. But I'm gonna work through it. Today was the first day I've been kind of dabbling in it since the other computer, so give me a little bit of time. I actually was working in the woods yesterday. I went out for John and skidded for 5 hours for him because his skidder guy never showed up, so I got a hankering to try to get back in the woods on the farm sim. So we're gonna get it going. I'm working on a map right now that just got put out today. Let me just do it quick. I know I'm gonna have to reset, but that just got perfect. Okay. Just want to make sure we had audio. I don't have the bars and all that to let me know if my voice is getting picked up or not. So, but from what it sounds like, I'm hoping it is right. He's going to get with the forester, and it looks like he's going to try to get me in the feller buncher, and that way I can go in on the weekends or when they're logging and get some wood down for him, because that's the one area that he's kind of, if he's having to run the loader or having to run a truck right now, that's the one area that they're kind of missing somebody on it. So which is exciting for me because I've always wanted to run buncher more than I have. But he just picked up a brand new Komatsu. He got rid of the Timber Pro buncher. I guess it caught fire 2-3 times after I left, so that'll be kind of interesting to see. But yeah, I had the reshade on, and surprisingly enough, I didn't like it. I didn't like it nearly as much as I kind of like the natural maybe I didn't have a very good preset for it or not, but I kind of like the graphics on 25. Maybe I've just played with them so long now that the reshade looked a little bit washed out, but I kind of like it. It's not too vibrant. It's not really too dull. It's just about right. I forgot all about the okay. I forgot all about the no. I didn't want to hire somebody. I want to look at the steering assist. We do 2 headlands. Yep. Okay. Oh, I do still have it bound. Cool. Okay. One thing I don't like is I don't like the lines. Off. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think I've actually used this since we got the new computer. Brandon, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? I got this new computer set up. I don't know how many times I've streamed with it like this, but it's it's a little bit of a pain. I got to look over here to see the chat. So how you doing, Brandon? What I did want to do too, I've got a mod. I don't know if you guys have used it or not. I've never used it. Doing good, buddy? Good to hear. I've got a mod for a yield calibration, I guess. So when we get back over to the farm, maybe I'll throw that down on the ground and see if it does anything. But yeah, like I said, I'll actually maybe I'll mix it up. I'll show you guys kind of what I've got going on with the logging game. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't get to mute. Still fighting something. But yeah, we'll get this field harvested off. I've been waiting for like 2 weeks to get this field harvested off. Look, we missed the bales. I was worried about them. Hoping we can make it back. Actually, it'll be a pretty cool test to see one headland pass how far we can go, and then we'll put that yield calibration tool on. Like I said, I'm not really sure what it does, but apparently it's supposed to either boost your yield from 2 to 10% or something like that. And I don't know if that just means on monitors, if they've actually got monitors in the game yet, or if it's like a we're not going to make it. Nope. Okay, so what I want to do, I really hate to drive through this, but I'm going to, just because of testing. Okay, so that's how far we made it. I gotta shut my door. Kids are going crazy. Alright, let me shut my door real quick. Alright. So I only know about this because I've got another farm that I've been kind of playing with off camera, just so that way you guys weren't left in the dark, for people that were kind of following along. It's on something county, or I don't remember. Apparently it's going to stay there. How do I get this to stick? Alright. Put this up here. It won't stick. That might be a challenge. It's supposed to go underneath your rear axle. Huh. Let me just check. See if it's something. I'll do it with the the combine that I'm using on that map, because it's nothing but hills and whatnot. Let me see if it works on that one and just not this one. I'll lease it real quick. On this one either. I think this one's got a flap I could stick it on though. Yeah, right there. Let's see. Weird. It might be a map thing. Yep, it might be. I've got some stuff on this map that doesn't work. It's still a beta map. But I wanted to kind of leave where this combine stopped and see if we were going to get more out of it. But apparently we can't do that. So back to the old grind, I guess. Case IH, boy, how you doing, brother man? I've been in a couple of your streams there the past couple weeks. I'm not much of a chatter though, but I have been in checking out what you're doing. My laptop came last week. Oh, good for you, buddy. Good for you. Is it working good for you? Hey, Recon. How you doing? I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing a lot better. I'm still on the struggle bus, as you can probably hear, but we've been in the woods. I've been working, so just about a month out of the woods is just about killed me, but we're doing better. I think the pneumonia's gone. I think I just got some lingering stuff maybe now, so we're doing better, man. Thanks for asking. Sound whoop? No, it's the sickness, buddy. I'm still well, I am whooped too. I mean, I split probably 2 cords of wood today, and then I stacked 2 face cord, which, I mean, for a guy that hasn't done nothing but sit on his butt and lay in bed for a month, it's a lot, but I'm coming around. I'm coming around, so I still haven't been able to run chainsaw yet, but I just haven't had the work. I've had to catch up on everything else. The bundle sales have been going through the roof, so I've had to been making them, and like I said, I'm about out of wood. So, but I did go out in the woods yesterday, like I was saying earlier, and I ran skidder for my old boss. He's had a bad stretch with employees. He's got two brand new trucks with no bodies in them, and then he's got a brand new log loader with no body in that. So he was out about 5-10 miles away from me, which is very odd. Yesterday running, and his brother called me, my old supervisor, who got me the job with John, and he told me, he said, "Hey, John's up working close to you." He says, go up, see if he needs a hand, if he got some time." So I went up, and like I said, I skidded for him for 5 hours. And from the sounds of it, excuse me a minute. From the sounds of it, he wants me to learn how to run his new buncher. That way he can kind of take care of the log loading, the log bucking, and all that, and have a new greenhorn running skidder for him. And sounds like maybe get me in the buncher laying down wood, so that'll be awesome. I've always wanted to learn how to run buncher. I've run it, I don't know, maybe a week or two when I was working for him full time, but I'm really excited. So hopefully, freaking Anthony, he's don't even let me get the dust out of my lungs, you son of a gun. You're already gifting memberships, buddy. Ultra Productions, you've been gifted a membership. You guys got to get with me, man, and let me know what you guys wanna have a server on. We got some maps out now. I was hoping this map would be ready, to be completely honest, but you got to let me know where you guys want to go, and I'll get that server up, because it's sitting idle right now. Nobody's playing it, nobody's doing nothing on it, and I'm not going to get rid of it with members. So but thank you, Anthony, appreciate that, brother, man. Having major issues running FS25. It might be time for a uninstall and a reinstall, Anthony. You might have a bad mod in there, or a couple bad mods. Depends on how your mod folder looks, but you definitely got to monitor the errors and all that other stuff. Because I've had some mods that I put in, and they've completely wrecked my system as well. So even this new one bad mod can do horrible stuff to the game. So you wiped it. Okay, like I said though, you gotta do a clean install. Like if you uninstall, you reinstall, you still have all your save games and all that. You don't have to worry about none of that. But the game files, the error logs and all that, without going in and changing all that, like going through and deleting all the logs and everything else, all that stuff is going to kind of be in the till, if you understand what I'm saying. So you kind of got to get rid of it and come back. And the other thing is too, is if you understand how to read logs and whatnot, it'll tell you if you have a repetitive error, or if you have something going on in the background that's, you know, because like with this computer, I'm running usually around 130, 140 FPS, but by me putting reshade in the game, it dropped me down to 35. So I got rid of reshade. I played with reshade for the past week, I'd say, but then today, actually getting in the woods on the game and logging with it, it really didn't do like it did for 22. I just don't have the presets right or something, but I think this game is pretty decent looking the way it is, to be honest. It can definitely have some updates, but yeah, once you get the ore out of your system and you're ready to diagnose what's going on with it, let me know and I'll try to give you a hand with it if you want. But I know how it is when you got a game that you're playing and, you know, no other game takes the back burner. I wiped FS25. I think I need to re-download Revo uninstaller back on my laptop and wipe it completely off. Yeah, something like that. Oh, absolutely, man. Like I said, just let me know when the best, probably weekends is the best time for you, eh? Yeah, let me know. Send me a message or something like that, and I'll do my best to get on. And Velcro, he's another kid that understands it a lot better than I do in a lot of ways too. So one way or the other, we'll get you figured out. Especially if the game ran good for you. So you already know the game can run good. You just something happened, you know. Ooh, looking at you. Break the auger off. Which way does this want me to go here? I think we might do that. This looks like it's going to get awful. Start with working, yeah. Yeah. Hire him to do that. I told Velcro since he's... Oh, really? No kidding. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been, I checked out the streams a couple times there. I don't know, something still's not there for me. I think it's the equipment more or less. That, and I don't understand the concept completely yet, but it looks good. It looks a lot better than it did before, back when Sirius and I were playing. I wish I had... Let me go see. Actually, we can get this guy going on this. Yeah, that'll work. I tried out this little square baler. We still don't have a good square bale trailer, but figuring we could go and sell that too. But I wanted to see how this guy, oh, he's actually doing pretty good. Let's take a ride in that Gator. So once we get the soybeans off this field, I don't know. I'm still up in the air on. Yeah, that course play's not working very well. Oh boy. Still up on the air on if I want to continue with this farm or if we farmed it off already and you guys are pretty sick of this one. I don't know. I mean, there's like freaking 12 different farms on this map. I'm not sold on any other maps yet, unfortunately. Or if we, do a couple streams a week on the logging side. So I don't know. There's just so much farming stuff that's coming out versus the logging stuff that it's kind of a hard swapperoo. Okay, so this got cut. Still got some bale, and this is where I was square baling, that's right. Like 2 weeks ago now. Waiting for Alma. Is there any is anybody working on it? Have you heard anything about that, or we still got this guy to do too? Okay. Cause that is Alma the one? I think that's the map that we were playing on 22, isn't it? Well, that would be MRG, right? I didn't realize we had seed in the back of this thing. I hate that frickin' you get out and you're automatically moving stuff. I think that's MRG's map too. Okay. So it's just on MRG's frickin' Patreon, and I didn't see any updates of anything, so I didn't know if he's still working on this map or if he was starting a new one yet. If he is working on a new one, maybe this one's going out public, and then I could just put this guy on the dedicated again for the members. Seen some pictures of him working on the main farm on Alma, bearded. You guys see this thing? I know I'm probably like 3 weeks late, but absolutely love that case. Cows probably out of food. Yeah, they're out of everything. I fell asleep one night with this game on, and it didn't do very good for it. No, on that map. Oh, on this, yeah. I think that was the last update I see. I should have messaged him. I see he had a post on there. If anybody had paid for 2 months, and you were within a week, he would have gave you a free month type of deal, because like I joined I think 2 days before the first billing cycle, so I ended up getting billed twice. These look awful dark. But I wanted to go and check out the other farms. I know what Bearded Farm looked like. I know what the main farm looked like, and I know what Velcro's looked like, but I wanted to see. See a little blocky? See a little blocky? I don't. It's Alma? I don't know. I've never. Huh. I was thinking about maybe moving. Selling off what we had. Starting a new series somewhere else here. Because there's a lot of different places. Hey, you lost me, Anthony. Like this place here. That's the map author? Really? Alright, so this one's working. Parts of it. Okay. Does this read? Maybe not. Oh, it does work. Okay. Kind of a weird barn, eh? Can you get into it anyway? Okay, so you got a little man gate, I guess. Well, this would be kind of cool for hay bales. But then again, that would be too. A little gate on gate action there. Okay, I kind of like this too. This has a kind of a my area feeling to it. Oh. Huh. Must be where he's gonna put the okay, so this guy's ready to blow in, I guess. So got anything to do an output? Or maybe you put the mixed rations in there. Alright. Kind of like this guy. Nice big barn. Small garages. I don't know. I really like the starting farm that I had, but I've played it for so long now that I'm losing interest. Well, I've been 2-3 weeks without playing it, I guess. Now my interest is seems like everything works. I don't know about the cows. This is about a useless space here. Everything's got collisions too. Alright. Well, that one's maybe. That would be where the milk would get picked up, I would imagine, if there's a trigger. I'm not seeing one. See one for the fuel. So this big red place here on the left, this is I think what Bearded's calling the main farm. And if I'm not mistaken, I remember him talking about the main farm being the last one that he was going to do. So maybe he's all done with the map once this gets done, and then we'll see it go public. I like the big silage bunks. I don't know. That's just got that one doesn't feel like it's for me. This one down here I've never looked at. I don't even know if this would even have a dairy on it. Oh yeah, I got a corn crib too. Okay, yeah. I like it. I like it. This feels good. What is this? Huh. This I'm really interested in. I've been watching G-Rock Farms or something like that. First people I've ever seen that I've actually used one of these for the cobs. Nice big barn. See, I could get away with a farm like this size. Oh, that's not very cool. So this one may need some work still. Never understood that ramp system. It kind of works. But no. Oh, we could have went. Let's go over. Go over and check out Bearded because I like Bearded's farm too. This was when we had this game on multiplayer. This was where Bearded was. Until the new version came out and broke it, which really sucked. I think just about everything worked over here if I wasn't mistaken. Except for his silo. But I think that's fixed now. I think this is where Woodsy was. If I'm not mistaken. She came in for a day and left, and I don't think I've seen him since, so yeah, there ain't really much here. It'd be good for like a contractor, I guess. Nice equipment sheds. Is there a farm in here? No, it's a little house, okay. This might be a farm. No, house with a field. And that guy's got snow on it. Oh, got some floating stuff. What map is this again? I forgot. This is Austin Corners by MRG. Like I said, this is the one that I want to put the dedicated on because there's so many farms. You know, we get, I think it's a 10 or 15 person server, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I'd even be able to count them with a map because the map really doesn't match up. So like my farm doesn't even appear on this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, 10 person server with 10 farms, you know, and then say other people come in and they don't want to have a farm, they would rather come in and help somebody or something like that, you know. It's about the perfect size map. I mean, if it was a 4X, maybe for more people. This is the livestock dealer. Then down here, this was where Velcro's farm was. And I believe everything works here too. I think the only thing this place had problems was the textures. That's a good sized garage. The textures on the animal feed conveyor. Yep, still. But I'm not running the newest version either. Yep, so this doesn't have textures on it yet. I would imagine it'd probably work just because it is here. It's just not textured. Goliath. But yeah, this is another big farm, multiple people type of farm. There he is, Mr. Velcro. How you doing, buddy? Checking out your farm here. Well, apparently it's no collisions. No collisions on nothing. Okay. So maybe the new version of this, oh, there's collision. Has collisions on it. Get a waterer. Okay. I think the other issue this farm had, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, this is huge. This is freaking huge. Get 3-4 people on this place. I don't think this. I think you fell through. Yeah, you fell through this. Okay. Yeah. So I'll have to see if the next version is all fixed up with it. A couple nice silos there. You can walk right through this thing, yep. It's a nice size farm, for sure. Got the 3. March? Holy cow. Are those cows static? I would imagine, buddy. Just because nobody's been to this farm. I haven't been. I'm just looking for another new farm. Oh no, I mean there's 3 cows. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Says there's 3 here. So apparently not. A little mineral spot, or I don't know. Little cow pens. Nice little shop. Slowest door ever to open. Roundup. Decalab. Huh. So yeah, this is a monster. I would imagine get a couple people here. I think this is the first time I've actually really walked around it. And you got this monster field across the road. Which collectively, Velcro and myself with a modded machine, I believe these are carrots if I'm not mistaken. No, it's grass. Okay. Well, he ended up having this in carrots. This field right here, and it collectively, And Velcro started quite a bit before I got here. I spent 2.5 hours on a modded machine doing, I think, 6 mile an hour. And it took me 2.5 hours to harvest this with him. So collectively, probably 5 to 6 hours just on this one field. So, and granted, it only had what was that thing? 4 meter head. Well, we had these guys, and it was able to do 6 mile an hour right there. So 5 to 6 hours to do that one field. Just saying for scale wise, you know. But if we do end up putting this on the dedicated, which, you know, March isn't that far away, but kind of sucks. It's still 2 months, so I have to find a map for the 2 month period. Because Monteith is not really a good multiplayer map. There's only one real farm, and you know, and then like Bearded, he did a little farm, but it really didn't work out because he wasn't able to delete the buildings that were already there. It was kind of just a mess. It's still a fun map, but just one of them deals. This over here was kind of where I was thinking, but just because it's the only place that really hasn't been touched by anybody, except for that far end. But I've still never really looked at it. So I'm gonna give her a quick look here, and I'd like to have cattle. It's got a corn dryer on it. It doesn't actually work. That's the other problem that I've got with the map right now, guys. I've got all that corn that I've dried, and the map doesn't accept dried corn. So I'm kind of at a standstill right now. What is that texture? Oh, there's a slow door again. It's about the size of my filing shed. Very nice. Yeah, that's my biggest thing, Anthony. You know, like I said, I got the logging stuff going, but I still have the itch to farm. I just this map kind of does it for me. But it was so much funner when I had Bearded and Velcro on, and we were I don't know. It's almost big, you know. It's almost, the farms are almost too big for one person. In my eyes, for me at least. So that's why I'd almost be happier with that farm at the end. Trying that out. But like, I mean, something like this main farm, I don't understand how one person could do it without losing their mind or having to be on 10 hours a day, you know. It's just kind of nice when you can have somebody taking care of the cows while you're freaking combining or planting. So that's this guy. Let's let me save the game here. I'll show you guys the other map I've been playing while I've been sick. I really haven't got very far on it at all, but well, actually I did, but it's been updated. Small Town USA. It's been updated so many times that every time it updates, I basically have to restart it. So. Alright. So this is a place that you build your own farm. Alright, basically. So this is a placeable cow barn. I'll take the old OBS. That doesn't... That's actually better than the rest of them. Kind of show you guys what I've done with it. So like I said, everything here is placeable or kind of drawn out, but this took me, I don't know, I think there's like 3-4 hours on it. It's not really much, just because I had like 10-12 hours on it before I updated the new update for it, and everything went corrupt. So, but this is a placeable, excuse me. This is a placeable barn, or a placeable shed. I'll show you guys this. Right here. Of course, you can't open the garage doors, but nonetheless, I don't know where I got it now. Actually, it might even tell me. 81 by 120 shop, garage workshop, blah, 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 blah. I'll have to look it up. But it's got the working lights in it, heater, the shelves. It's got, no matter what you've got in here, basically the shop is a shop, so you can go up. Gotta get off of here. Got a fire meeting. Alright, Brandon, thank you so much for coming in, buddy. Good to have you again. Like I said, hopefully my voice and everything comes back in the next week or two and we can start playing again a little bit more. But yeah, this is kind of sort of what I've been dabbling with, to kind of keep you guys in the loop. But this is what I'm talking about. This is the that's the whatever you want to call it, and you're supposed to take it and unfold the bushels plus. Oh crap. See, so there it's unfolded, folded, and then you can kind of hide it underneath the axle. And I don't know how I put it on here, but apparently it's supposed to help your yield. And the cool thing, and I don't know if anybody else knows about this or not, but apparently I'm folded. Okay, so now if I unfold, can I get this thing out of here? I didn't have a problem before. Nope. Huh. That's nice. Well, you drove in there, you idiot. Get out of there. Goodness. So this combine is special. Like I said, I don't know. I didn't know it myself. I'll show you guys here. You see how this thing is actually actuating or keeping itself level? I didn't realize this was actually a thing. I knew that John Deere had one. We had one in the shop back when I worked there. I think it was like a turbo or something like that. 966 or 77. I don't remember what it was. Titan turbo, something like that. But yeah, this thing actually actuates itself, which is. Hide your eyes, nothing to see here. You must be back a ways, Bubba. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my little, like I said, little farm that I'm kind of playing on. I've been playing on a little bit. But what I'll do is I'll put you guys on the Be Right Back screen, and I'll show you guys what I got started with today on the logging side. They gotta put the time mod on this thing. Give it a minute here. Wasn't aware that I didn't have that in. Starting to be able to see a little bit. Alright, so this is the map. Probably should have told you guys what the map was. Can't now. Either way, it's a European map. And I've done a little bit of work on it already, just testing out everything. Got the dozer to scratch everything in by FS Miner. I didn't realize it was FS Miner till I actually got it in. It runs good though. Scratched in this road for us. Apparently this trailer's acting weird. Yep. Alright, well this is what I wanted to get into. Okay, so logs. You guys can see right now, I can't lift this log. I can lift it here. I can lift it here. Can't lift it here. Something weird. I don't know. These might be what I'm worried about is that I found a good map. Now this, what I look for when I find logging maps, or what I look for when I find maps to log on in particular, is a good farming map. Excuse me. As you guys can kind of see, you got infrastructure, you got fields, you got this, that, and the other thing. That's what logging is. I'm not going, I mean, I've logged, you know, areas where there's thousands of acres. You got to drive 45 minutes to get into the landing. But for the vast majority of the time that I've actually spent logging, you're logging next to communities, you're logging next to farms, you're logging next to, you're doing work for other people. So I look for maps that kind of have that. And like I was saying, this log in particular, actually let's just put these here. Okay, so like I was saying, it's got collision, then it doesn't. Okay, so I'm thinking these are FS22 logs, trees, whatever. But you can kind of see how it clips through the trailer? It doesn't have a collision there. Okay, it's got collisions. And what this log is, and why it's different than the rest of them, because this log has collision. It doesn't right here. It's got collision everywhere else. Well, that log had a bad end on it. I ended up cutting it off, and then I couldn't grab it with the loader. So, like I said, I'm trying to figure out if this map is gonna work. Maybe I'll have to see if I can't get Woodsy's, because I know he's got the stock map. Okay, so this thing does work. Okay, so you can see that one clipping through because it's got a bad spot on it. Right there too. So, like I said, I think this map has FS22 logs on it. I think it's convert. They never changed the trees over, which unfortunately I found out after putting my first 2 hours in it without really cutting trees, just getting everything ready, because I had wanted to. And you can see every time I go to actually move my grapple to the right, I'm using the saw now, and I don't know why. Let me look at that real quick. X, activate hand tool, okay. Well, there's my right stick. It doesn't say nothing about it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so can I... Okay, hold on a second. Why does that do that? Good evening. Drop the CS Benji. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. We're doing a little bit of research here. Like I said, I was gonna do some logging tonight, but I started having problems with the map that I chose after a couple hours of working on it. So I'm trying to figure out if it's because these trees do look very much like FS22 trees. And I'm not saying that they're not going to work, but if there's bad spots in them, I need to know that now. And unfortunately, when I do like the F5 menu, it's not showing me. You can clearly see I could put the tree right through this one, no problem at all. And I can't lift it there. So I don't know what's going on. Nonetheless, you know what? This might be the perfect spot. I'm just going to do a little... Anthony, thank you, brother, man. Dan Mitchell. Mr. Anthony's giving you a sub, buddy, or gift you a membership. Alright, so this is actually the exact buncher that I might be running, depending on if the forester gives John permission to cut the hardwood stand he wants to cut. So I figure I'd come in and do a little bit of getting to know it again, getting my controls exactly like the buncher controls IRL. As cheap training. Okay. Gotta help out somehow. Well, it is much appreciated, brother man. Very much appreciated. How's the truck running? See, I don't like how floppy they are now, which might be this FS22 trees. I'm not completely sure. Like I said, it sucks. Sucks you finally find a map that has a good mixture of the farming, the forest, and everything else, and then lots better. But now my hoist has a small leak, but nothing. It's always something, brother. It's always something. You get that fixed and something else will start acting a fool. So if you can deal with it, deal with it. I'm dealing with it with my truck too, buddy. I've got power steering fluid all over the place right now. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just, top it off once a week. Actually, it's not even that. It's like once a month right now, so... I'll deal with that. I don't want to have something else go on right now. Oh, are we not in the head like we should be here or something? The other thing that ticks me off is I can't get rid of these bushes. So what I might try, let me just do something cheesy here. Let me just do give me one of these guys. No, actually don't. No, wait, no. Give me an American thing. Okay. I just want to see if the bushes are mowable, because I can't till them under with a dozer even. And I know I've got the mod in for mowable. Yeah, they're not even mowable. Isn't that cute? Do I have to lower it maybe? Oh, that's mowing the grass. It's not mowing the bushes though. So something tells me this map isn't ready. The trees ain't ready. The bushes ain't ready. I think this is a poured over map. Man, that sucks. I really like this map too. It needs to be repacked, but trying to make it to build up the maintenance money, yeah. Especially after the frickin' past month you had, right? Oh man. And now I'm not so sure. This sucks. I was so excited to get this going, but I didn't want to rush into it. That's why I just went into the farm tonight to try to get you guys something. But if the trees aren't, ooh, they don't even look like, yeah, it's the collision. The collision's not there. Yep. That's lovely. Well, I guess we've I guess we figured out this one just isn't gonna work. Son of a gun, man. I guess it's better wasting a little bit of time I have than a whole pile of time. Okay, so we're gonna go check out Ponderosa now. This is a map that I grabbed up after watching a video on it. But the problem with Ponderosa, the problem with all the maps of 25 that I found that are logging specific, is everything is pecker pole. They're tiny. You don't have any variation in the size of logs. It's all like plantation style logging. And I don't want to log plantations. Like, I mean, there's nothing here. J. You know what I mean? I like having roads. I like having farms. I like having all that. You can see I started playing with it a little bit. But I mean, there's nothing here. And then the wood itself, look at the size of it. I mean, it doesn't even vary. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can't get with Woodsy. Woodsy, I know back when I started having problems, he was taking the original stock in-game map and he was putting logs to it. So maybe as a last resort, I'll see if he hasn't given up on that or not. I don't know. I haven't heard nothing about it probably in a month and a half, 2 months now. But that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a map that's got the farming, not to farming specific, but to give you your driver more or less. So if I go out with a load of logs, I want to pass farms, I want to pass infrastructure, I want to pass businesses and stuff like, you know, it kind of gives you that immersion. Like this doesn't give me no immersion. This is just like, you know, I mean, some of these trees you could freaking put 4 or 5 in your bunch in your head at one time. That's just it's too puny, too it's, I don't know. So that's where I'm at. You guys kind of have seen what I was looking for. What I was looking for in a map. At least you see the fact that I have been diving into it a little bit, but until I find exactly the map, I've actually got some decent equipment now. It's just, I don't know. Let me actually let me cut one of these and see how it feels versus that other map. I mean, that feels a lot better. Just, I wish you could actually control a little bit more of this. It's just a little bit too. I wonder if I can't push that on something else. But I mean, trees like this, they feel better. They feel a lot better than that other map. They lay down nice. They don't flop around, I guess. So I think that other map has 22 trees, which sucks. Oh, I hate that. It's gonna take me a little while too. These are brand new sticks, so button placement is not where it used to be. So you guys will be able to watch me relearn how to play. Miss it? Yep. Alright. Alright, that's gonna about wrap it up. Like I said, I'm not giving up on the search. But I am looking. If you guys have any map out there that you play for farming, but you notice it has a good amount of logs on it or something like that, let me know. That's the biggest thing. It's just trying to find the right feeling. Just like when you're farming, if the farm doesn't feel right, it's not going to. Heck is all this? Is that me driving? Does it literally have like a GPS thing on it? Where it knows where you've been? That'd be kind of cool. Same as Pacific Inlet and other 22 maps. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I missed some. There's a new mod to cut bushes? Yeah, I've got it. That's what I was talking about, Anthony. I've got the mulching script in, and I've got the mowable bushes, and then plowable bushes. I've got all of them in here, but like I said, that map, it doesn't have, the bushes aren't right. The bushes are 22 bushes, and the trees are 22 trees apparently. So I like the map. It seemed to fit, but it's not gonna work. No, okay. I was gonna say, what are these lines from? But clearly I just walked this over here and it didn't make a line, so weird. But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Shoot, I hate talk to text. It cuts me off. Well, Anthony, if you're around, man, I'll hop in the Discord if you want to chat. Oxygen David, he's always got decent stuff coming out. But either way, guys, God bless y'all. Thank you so much for the well wishes, and I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I know I kind of got sick at the perfect timing for all that, but thank you for coming in. Had a great stream with y'all, and like I said, I'm going to be on the hunt for login map. That way we can kind of mix up login, farm, and that type of deal, and have a good time doing it. But either way, guys, God bless y'all, and we will see you next time.